Okay. So we are here on the map. There's this chipper. We're farming frogs as a cleric. My cleric is level 13 now. I've been doing this from level 9 to 13. I believe you can go to 15 here. And you can start this farm anywhere between like level 6, 7, and then go all the way to 15 if you're strong enough, if you're not bored. You can see my gear. Upgraded my gear. It's gonna look really interesting, but I've been doing this with a friend up until this point, and about a level or so. And I'm just gonna show you how to pull as a cleric, what you want to do. If you don't have these abilities, you'll be able to scale this forward, as you can see with the abilities I have now, and keep yourself healthy and keep yourself going. So we're just gonna run in here. You want to make sure that you have arranged an ability to pull the frogs. So we're pulling the frogs. They don't really do too much damage. So we're gonna pull this here, and they do leash. So you have to keep tabs on them. They don't leash. So right now we're at 3. We're trying to get as many as possible. So we're at 4 total frogs. And as you can see, this does signal. So we're gonna keep that there. Right now there's gonna be 3 here. So that's a total of 7 frogs. Make sure you just kind of keep yourself healthy going through this. You may lose a frog, but it's okay. You're going for maximum coverage. You might not be able to pull all of this at once with your low level. So just pull as necessary, but I'm just showing you the farm. You just come through here and I'll show you a couple farms here to do when you're starting your journey here. I mean, you don't get any gear, you get a lot of money though. Okay, I can't hit that for some reason. That is being ridiculous. Okay, so I lost a frog, but I'm gonna put my shackles down, switch to my melee weapon, hit the ability, and then we just keep ourselves healthy. The main ability you want to have is this one. Divine Flare is probably the best ability for farming because it keeps you healthy and you just kind of move around. But as you can see, I'm just tanking all these frogs. We're looking at XP. We're getting roughly about 700 XP per mob. You can't see what the little picture there, and then it's done. And then that is the one pull there. It's a substantial amount of XP going through this, and then I'll show you the other XP. So we just move through here. Actually, I'll use my horse. It's actually better. We mount up and we just do it all again. If there's nobody here, you have this uncontested. You can just do this all day. There's just many spots here, so you can't get them all because they respawn too fast. So you typically do that spot that I showed you along with this other one here. This is going to be probably roughly the same or smaller pull, and that will get you where you need to be, and you will level extremely fast. It's anywhere between like 8 to 10 hours total to go from level 5 to 15 if you're efficient at doing it. No server issues and whatnot. You can just actually pull these. As you can see, there's a graphical bug right here. I reported this already. That's pretty great. There's actually water there, but this is alpha after all. This is what you signed up for. So enjoy. There's gonna be many bugs like that. So I pulled those 2 frogs. I don't pull the frogs that are over here yet because we're going across the water here. We're gonna pull these 2 frogs. Then we're gonna pull this one. We're gonna pull this one up here with his friend back there. Actually, I don't think we're gonna get that one. We're gonna go down here and grab this frog here. There's many frogs for this. Like with 2 people, this is a solo, duo, maybe trios. I would say no more than, actually, I think it's more of a solo duo farm. And then you just do this, drop your Divine Flare, as you see my health, and then it's just gonna pop up. Make sure they're in the circle to get stunned, and then, profit. This is pretty much how to farm as a cleric. As you can see, you can turn into melee. If I had a shield, I'd be blocking more and reducing the damage, but I have a focus in my offhand for more maximum damage. And you can do this any way you like. The best classes I recommend to play with is probably another bard, a bard or a mage or a fighter. Typically I would not go with another cleric. Well, it's doable. I don't recommend it. It's just probably a little bit slower. I mean, both you guys aren't killing things. the more DPS you have, the faster this goes, and the quicker you can get around. The second person, I wish I could show you. This is the smaller pull. This is kind of like a reprieve pull where you basically pull this and you do nothing in terms of just like regen. You take it nice and slow. You're not pulling anything huge. And then you drop down your chains of restraint, hit it with the volatile, switch to your melee, drop down divine flare, and then you actually just melee them down, smite as necessary if you feel the need to. Obviously you're not gonna have chains of restraint upgraded as well. I'll show you the build here in a second, and I'll show you why I went with everything that I went with. And just to make it so your primary focus is to keep you and your party member alive using Soothing Glow if you want to, but it costs a little bit of, too much mana in my opinion. I think it's a lot of mana, but it is helpful to just toss it out. Your big things out of here are going to be, you don't really use Judgment unless somebody gets in trouble. You can omit the point here, but Flash Cure must have. This will save you and a party and a friend's bacon all the time. Soothing Glow, I have that for other means, but it's mainly Bless Weapon. If you're with another person, I recommend taking this out of Soothing Glow, out of Judgment, and putting it into Bountiful Bless Weapon, and then you put Bless Weapon onto your partner, and therefore whenever they auto and proc their finisher, you get mana back, and then you also get Righteous Bless Weapon, where whenever they hit things with their stuff, they can burn it, and then you can also do the same because you get the proc as well, and that allows you to hit Smite, which then if you choose to for more damage, but you don't really need to. You're just basically an auto attack stat stick that you walk in there and just auto attack everything, and you basically use Divine Flare with the Retribution so they don't jump around anymore. You silence them so they can't jump around, and then I use Consecrating Wave that actually puts Volatile on all of them. So I basically dump everything I can, get them together, hit them with Consecrating Wave, and then I just make sure that I apply the Righteous Bless Weapon to everybody, which is burning everything. Melees basically do that easier because they hit sweep attack. The book, the secondary hits, I don't think it applies burning. I haven't seen it many. It's just too slow, so I just use the Scepter and that does everything for you. So if you have any questions, put anything down below, or if you come see me on my Twitch channel, just come through. We'll be farming this. Really good. It's a really good farm. Other people have seen it, but I haven't seen it from a Cleric's perspective. I saw a fighter do it, and I've seen a tank do it. Most people come here in duos, but as you can see with the capabilities of the Cleric, we are a very, very strong class. We are an exceptional class at farming in the solo farm, and I think the XP per hour is beneficial to do it this way. And I don't think, if you're in this for gear, this is not the farm. This is purely a money XP farm that you want to basically capitalize on your ability to stay alive. They don't hit hard. The lower level you are, the harder it hits, so you probably want to make your pull smaller. But I watch people struggle doing one at a time. They'll be amazed and they'll be like, I want to reroll Cleric, because you get to just do this. And if people are here, they just go in awe that you are able to do this and getting 500 XP per kill because you're able to just kill them all. It's faster than grouping with other people for a pure XP standpoint at this level. So I'm just popping this out. It's just absolutely cracked. Oh, I didn't switch to my staff, so my little scepter. That's my bad. But as you can see, I'm applying burning to a lot of different things, tabbing, smiting as needed if I want to, but you can see they're staggered, they're burning. Your weapon stats really don't matter as much in terms of whatever you put it into. Just put it into extra damage. Or like some of these are like right here. I wish I can pull this out. I don't know how to pull it out. But basically I got 643, 1400, 700, 1400, 650, all this from all of these mobs here. So there's a lot of stuff. You can see how much glint I get. Cool trick about glint, you open it up, this is how much glint I've been farming. If you just right click on the glint, it turns it into a green dim glint, so it's just worth much more. You just kind of get rid of all these little ones. and then you hit your dim glint to turn it into glowing glint, and then if I do my glowing glint, I can turn it into bright glint. It's up to how you want to do this here. You get a lot of droppings if you want to do that for farming. You get all that stuff there. You can farm, but everything else just slows you down. So if it's not part of the mob XP, you can omit it, you can grab it, you can do whatever you need to do, but this is the farm. As I remember, is you go here on the map, it's just northwest of Linehold. So Linehold's here. Just go northwest in this little area right here. You can farm it all day. And then past here, so I'm right here. On the other side of right here, there is Ashen guys. They're about 1 stars. You can farm those as well. But as for a caster, mages are actually really good. I saw a mage do it efficiently. It's just the mana problem. So I recommend just going ahead and, for you clerics out here, for my people that play clerics and they want to do stuff, you can grab a 2-handed weapon. You can do whatever you want, play how you feel. This is actually an exceptional farm for us to do, to level up by yourself. If you don't want to group with people, you're not finding the group success, this is another way you can actually get some levels to then go to the big farms that will let you get gear, because there's 2 different farms. Like I said, farming for XP and farming for gear. Right now I don't care about gear. You can go ahead and buy all your copper sets. Once you've done this, you can buy all your brass sets. You can also buy the copper stuff after a little bit of farming here. You just go to Jova over here and you can then pick up anything you need. So I think somebody's out here farming. Yeah, somebody's out here farming. He's level 5. So I'm just going to go ahead and finish this up. Thank you for watching. Hope you guys have a great day and enjoy.